And Gladys, we know that no charges have been filed, but we're told that there are a lot of complexities that officials are having to deal with right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, when you look at all those factors, 31 bodies and over a dozen cremated remains found, families saying they were misled and lied to by the owner, Clark County Prosecutor Jeremy Mull says you have to be meticulous when trying to get down to the facts, because that's really the only way charges can be brought forth and the families can get justice if, in fact, that's where the investigation leads.
They're wondering about the status of the body of their loved one. They're wondering about the authenticity of cremated remains that they've been given.
Families still with questions after the decomposing bodies of 31 people and the cremated remains of 16 people were found inside Langford Funeral Home. The Clark County prosecutor says finding those answers is the priority right now.
This investigation has been complex, and it is going to continue for a period of time.
Since the gruesome discovery was made July 1st, families continue to receive the difficult news their loved one was found inside the funeral home, with police saying some of the bodies even date back to March. Newly filed lawsuits shed more light into what the families were being told by those working at the business as time went by. The family of Nicole Laurie, who died in June, says they were told by the owner she had been cremated, but they couldn't pick up her remains because the urn they purchased hadn't yet been delivered to the funeral home. The lawsuit they filed, which has now turned into a class action lawsuit, is now seeking damages for emotional pain and suffering after learning Nicole's body had never been cremated and was one of the 31 found. Because of those experiences,
we are going in with a skeptical eye towards anything that we have been told or information provided by the business.
That's why Mull says even though documentation for the remains and bodies were found at the business, they're still taking extra steps for positive identifications.
We would like to have confirmation through DNA analysis of those remains, and so that is something that we are working on.
But Mull acknowledges that may be difficult for families who were given cremated remains but are now left wondering whether they were of their loved one.
When you are giving a container that contains ashes in it, it can be difficult to ascertain exactly what those are the ashes of. The identity of those ashes.
As the unimaginable continues to unfold for the families affected, Mull says patience and determination will help law enforcement see this investigation through.
We want to make sure that justice gets done, and that's seldom done when you rush into a case.
Mull stresses that the owner of the business, listed on the Secretary of State's website as Randy Langford, is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Live in the newsroom, Gladys Bautista, WOKY News.